All right, guys, it is happening. They are preparing for the big one. They are preparing for a massive cyber incident. And we know this is in the cards, but to see it finally happening is very disturbing and very surreal. We are seeing thousands of servers worldwide being taken offline in the United States, France, Canada, all throughout the EU, especially in Italy. And the Italian ministers are now coming out and warning of this major ransomware attack that has happened and is affecting thousands of servers worldwide. All right, we also saw a massive Verizon cable cut. All right, I made a whole video on that last night. This stuff's escalating, this stuff's happening, and we know this is an agenda. All right, so we can see here the Italian ministers are sounding the alarm on a large scale computer hack attack. And it says here thousands of computer servers around the world have been targeted by a ransomware hacking attack, Italy's National Cybersecurity Agency said on Sunday, warning organizations to take action to protect their system. The hacking attack sought to exploit a software vulnerability. The ACN Director General Roberto Badalni told Reuters, adding it was on a massive scale. And you can see here that servers in multiple countries have been compromised, such as France, Finland, the United States, Canada, Italy. This is happening right now. Thousands of servers worldwide are being hit at the same exact time. And this is exactly what we've all been worried about and preparing for, is a massive blackout, massive EMP, massive cyber incident where the grid is taken down because everything is dependent on the internet. We will show some maps of the shortages and other things like that in just a second, or of the outages and things like that in just a second. But I wanted to get to this quote here too from 2020, all right, from our big boy Schwab here, all right, looking ominous. And it says a comprehensive cyber attack could bring a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, our society as a whole. The past few years would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance. That's what he said in 2020, July 8th, at his World Economic Forum. All right, would be a small disturbance compared to what's coming next. So this is the next thing in the agenda. All right, it's either a massive nuclear war, the war is going to escalate physically, or we are going to see cyber attacks hitting us directly. All right, and it's one of these things I was just having like visions about it, like imagining what this would be like. And I'm just worried one day it's going to be very personal. You go on your phone, you are locked out of your phone. Personally, all the iPhones are locked out. All the whatever Android platform, you know what I mean? There's a million different phones for them. Your Samsung Android phone is locked out. All right, all the Samsungs are locked out. All the Motorola's, all the whatever is locked out. And I was just imagining, I feel like this is what's coming next, is certain companies, certain providers, certain platforms are going to get hit. All the, Mac computers could get hit. All the Dell computers could get hit. We're going to start seeing things like this in the future as well. And it's going to be very personal. You go on your phone and you are going to be locked out of your phone, and you're going to be locked out of everything. Your phone is everything now. You need your phone to access everything, to access your banking, to access your businesses, to access your money, to call anyone, to FaceTime people, to access all of your entertainment, to access your email, to communicate, text people. Everything is on your phone. And I feel like the next thing that is coming is we are going to see direct lockout of people's phone platforms directly. All right, we're already seeing thousands of servers being taken down worldwide. This is very dangerous that this is happening. And the Italian head of the cybersecurity is coming out and saying that businesses need to get prepared. And I'm kind of wondering, did Italy come under a massive cyber attack? Because it's saying Telecom Italia customers reported internet problems earlier on Sunday, but the two issues were not believed to be related. I'm wondering if maybe a cyber attack happened and then Italy implemented a kill switch and that shut off the internet for Telecom Italia to protect themselves, so they couldn't have any more incoming cyber attacks. They cut themselves off from the rest of the world. I'm just kind of wondering, because the Italian minister is the one coming out and saying all this stuff, and it's very, very strange that this happened in Italy first. This news broke here. Maybe Italy implemented a kill switch when they saw this attack happening, and they blocked themselves off from the rest of the world, so no external foreign powers, anything external attacks could penetrate them. All right, just a theory, but it definitely seems like that's what's happening. We know that these kill switches are in place. They've been in place for decades, probably since the internet began. And this is also on the World Economic Forum's website. All right, so this quote is from 2020, but just when they were meeting, all right, just a few weeks ago, they had a massive Davos meeting, all this stuff. They were talking about global cyber security. It says this is on their website too. All right, I like to get it from their website because they are the ones putting out these talking points saying we need to be prepared for this stuff. And it's like, yeah, we should be prepared. See, we're not crazy. You're not crazy for being worried about this. The world leaders, all the top world leaders in the entire globe are going to these meetings and talking about this stuff. So you're not crazy. You're just seeing what they're seeing, all right? And you're seeing what they're planning as well. So the World Economic Forum's Global Cybersecurity Outlook developed a collaboration with Accenture and examines the cybersecurity trends that will impact our economies and societies in 2023. All right? I was saying this before. E-commerce is shut down when the internet is shut down. All right? Trillions of dollars are at stake. All banking is now done through the internet now. It's all processed through the internet. We are very vulnerable. Everything, your power grid or your power meter, sorry about that, your meter on the side of your house, your electricity meter, is most likely a smart meter. It's connected to the grid. It's connected to the internet. Everything is connected to the internet. People's fridges are connected to the internet now. Literally every single thing is connected to the internet, and a lot of it needs to be connected to operate. So essentially everything could be wiped out, especially banking transactions and credit cards. Anything like that will be down. That's why cash is king still, because we're going to see a massive event like this first, and we're going to have to live in the remnants of it, and then they will come along and be like, here's your central digital currency, here you go, to solve the problem, because nobody can access their money. Oh, the servers were wiped. We don't know how much everyone had. We need to have a secure crypto system that the government controls. All this stuff. That's what they're going to say to be the solution for the big cyber attack or the big wipeout that is coming very soon. And I'm getting honestly pretty concerned. All right, these cyber attacks are happening constantly. They are just bombarding us, all right, all the time. Let me just ramble a few off the top of my head. All right, one of the largest manufacturers in the world last week in Canada that makes die cast, aluminum cast parts for all the other manufacturers, massive cyber attack. All their production facilities were shut down. All right, KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, hundreds of stores were shut down a couple weeks ago from a massive cyber attack. Thousands of ships were stranded at sea a couple weeks ago because their logistics operating system was cyber attacked, and they couldn't figure out where to, bring their shipments, where to go, where to operate in the seas, everything like that. They couldn't communicate with their logistics supply line just a couple weeks ago from a massive cyber attack. All these things, a nuclear power plant in Canada was cyber attacked. All right, all these things keep happening over and over, and I'm worried these are dry runs for a big one. That's why everyone was worried about this balloon, because it could be used as a EMP platform. These balloons have payloads in the hundreds of pounds bare minimum. Some of them thousands of pounds they can hold. They can easily hold missiles or anything along those lines, EMPs, nuclear detonations, anything like that could be a payload on these balloons. That's why they were a major national security threat. And anyone can launch these balloons. People could launch these balloons in the United States and send things up, all right? So it's one of these things that we need to be prepared, all right? And the threat level's increasing, all right? Dutch banks, Dutch Central EU banks were cyber attacked. I made a whole video on that yesterday. Go check out that video. And NATO is raising the threat level for cybersecurity. All right, this is happening right now. We are seeing this, and they're saying that at the World Economic Forum, they are getting ready for this too. They're saying that it will impact our economies and our societies. And big boy Schwab here saying it's going to bring down the power supply, transportation, and our society as a whole. And past few years will be seen as a small disturbance. Small disturbance. That was nothing. All right, just getting warmed up. The big boys over at the World Economic Forum just getting warmed up, right? So get prepared, guys. Get stocked up on food. Get stocked up on precious metals. All of them, all right? Get stocked up on cash. Make sure you have cash available for yourself, all right? Gold, silver, copper, lead, all of these precious metals you need to be stocked up on. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like. Please hit that sub. Please hit that bell if you want to get notified for videos. I'm posting 2 to 3 videos every single day. And thank you guys so much. You have a big old blessed day.